E double hockey sticks. Right? And then he says to make them kings. Who? Right? Them is a pronoun. Right? So far, all these thems, so this them, this them, this them, are all referring to the same people, right? They're all referring to who? Banquo's issue. Okay. The seed, but then he also gives you two. There you go. The seed of Banquo kings. Right? Rather than so, come fate to the list and champion me to the utterance. Who's there? So rather than so, rather than let this be, come fate to the list and champion me to the utterance. In other words, here he's actually trying to say, all right, you know what? Rather than actually letting, and this is, in a sense, we're getting the current, like, so, and I'm going to let you figure that out. So when he says, come fate to the list and champion me to the other. So when he says, rather than so, right? Is he giving in? So let's put this in green. Is he giving in to fate here? Or is he saying, you know what? I'm not going to accept fate. Right? I'm going to leave that up to you. But it's definitely a situation that at this point, there's something going on with agency. When he says rather than so. You know, and that can be debatable, whether or not this is a statement of subjective agency or whether it's a statement of objective agency. Come fate into the list and champion me to the utterance. Right? So I want to be the winner. Okay. So in the body, I'm expecting again, detailed line by line interpretation of this. This is somewhat helpful, hopefully. But again, keep in mind that this is pretty much the type of analysis that will be expected of you independently in August. All right. Make sure that, let's go back to our essay writing portions. Again, the conclusion should provide a schema connection and an application that tests how archetypal the thesis is. But let's go back to, so the conclusion is beyond the concept. How does the thesis relate to the world? This is the final part of the essay that you write, and it will serve as the lesson learned in corporation professional development. In the body, again, this should be the first part where that process that we just, for the most part, like again, went through, should be spelled out in detail. And this is the first part of the essay. And then for the most part, how does that text, right, relate to the overall idea of why people change, right? And how that change deals with agency. And then, as always, It's a situation. No, that's the tract that I gave you on essay writing. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? Here we go. So with the synthesis of situation, you have a brief explanation of the ideas expressed, can be extended to realistic application. So text to text, text to self, text to world, right? And then with, and there's a toggle actually, with essays. So each of these will be put down as like a 1-to-4 ratio. And then with the thesis, again, how is this relating back to, the character arc as well as what we were talking about in terms of agency, okay? In terms of like people as well. How do people change overall? What is this saying about the why people change and how people change? Okay. Now, essay is due tomorrow. And again, for the most part, assignments will be given on a every other day basis. So they're already posted. Again, a lot of you have responded with questions already. So that shows a lot of great, adulthood in terms of trying to get on board with things. One of the things I wanted to do with this is just sort of help clear up some confusions in terms of the textual reading. That wasn't something that was necessarily stated, but I feel like that's the undertone. So hopefully with having read through this with you, in class, in air quotes, this will help you get the assignment done. All right. So stay healthy. Hopefully your loved ones are healthy, and miss you guys, and take care.